What's up, guys? Sean from Srkcycles.com, and we have a 2015 Kawasaki Ninja 650. I know what you're thinking. You think it's got ABS. I know what else you're thinking. You're thinking the same thing I used to think. You're like, oh, that's just a crappy ZX6R. It's not a crappy ZX6R. It's an amazing Ninja 650. It's a different bike. They're different. And this is a lot of fun. It's got the dirt bike handlebars. It's a little more comfortable riding position. It's just a blast to drive, and you're probably not going to kill yourself on it. I mean, we could try, but you're probably not. I love these things. Let's take this thing for a spin. And look at this color. It's awesome. This bike has like 300 miles on it. Let's look. 318 miles. I love these bikes. They're so much fun to ride. They're super nimble. And unless you're trying to like race all your buddies on their fast leader bikes, this thing is probably more fun. This is actually an inline twin, very similar to the motor on the Kawasaki Versus, which is also a great bike that I never would have thought would have been a good bike until I rode it, and I just fell in love and I couldn't stop riding it. This thing's definitely peppy. It definitely just wants to throw it down in the corners. This bike would be at home anywhere. Taking a trip, jumping on the track. I mean, it's just all around, just a lot of fun. Super, super nimble. It just wants to throw it down in the corners. This would be a great bike to take to the Dragon Tail. And it wants to do everything way faster. I'm gonna jump the truck. Yeah, no, I probably won't jump the truck. I could have though. I totally could have. Guys, I'm trying out another little video series where I got a new camera and it measures G-force. So when I get on the gas a little bit coming the way back, we can actually measure G-force, and as of now this will probably be the bike that pulls the most G's. So they're only going to be like 30-second clips, but it'll be pretty cool because you have to compare the different bikes. Guys, I love this bike. It's basically a brand new bike. You could probably put 300 miles a day on this thing, and you're paying thousands of dollars less than if you bought one brand new. If you want to see exactly everything about it, there is a tiny little itty bitty chip on the back tail piece that I have to point out with my finger. And you can see that on the walk around video. Up here, we're gonna bang through the gears, try to get some G's. This bike, it's just bang for your buck. It's a lot of fun, and you're not gonna catch yourself going like 180 miles an hour or anything stupid fast, which is great. So you're gonna be keeping it a little more legal, a little more legit. It's super cool looking. Don't let those guys with like the R6s and GSXRs make fun of you, because this bike is so much fun. They would hop on this thing and be like, wow, you're right, I love this bike. Why did I pay 3 times as much for mine? The bike moves. It ain't slow, but it's not trying to kill you. Every second of the moment of the day, it's not just trying to kill you. It's like, hey, it's like that friend that's like, hey, let's go have some fun. You know, not the friend that's like, yo, jump in my car, we're gonna go get crazy. It's the friend that's like, hey, let's go skip school so we can play pinball. I want to have fun, but I don't want to die. That's what this bike is, and this is the friend that you want to have. Who plays pinball anymore? I don't know. Maybe like video games. I don't play pinball. This is the bike that you look off in the farmer's field and you're like, yeah, I want to jump that. I want to jump into it, rip around the farmer's field, and then jump back on the road. You could probably try this with this bike. I wouldn't recommend it though, but I mean, it'd be cool. It would definitely be cool. These sport bikes get really, really good miles per gallon. So if that's your excuse of like buying a bike, like, hey, I'm looking to get that, I'm looking to save money on gas, which, let's all just be honest, it's an excuse. For you to save that kind of money on gas past the initial investment of a motorcycle would take like 5 years, but we all use it, you know what I mean? Oh, I ride a motorcycle for gas. I don't fault you for that. If I recall right, this engine's really good for just popping second gear wheelies. I was going a little too fast for that back there though. I'll try it again up here. I mean, why do you ride a bike? You ride a bike to look cool. Bam, check mark. You look cool. You ride a bike to have fun? Bam, lots of fun. Save money? Yup. Is it a great deal? It's a killer deal. I love this color. I'm all about like high visibility. I got red gloves. I want to get a bright helmet, like something like a color like this, you know, something that people notice it. High visibility will possibly save your life. Loud pipes, they might just kill your hearing and make you not like to ride because you get headaches like me. Just a fun, happy little bike. Very light, very carefree riding. You feel like you could do all the things you think you can do with it, even though maybe you can't. Maybe second gear. Maybe what I'm thinking was the what was it? The Versa sat up a little taller, and because of the ergonomics, it popped up really easy in second gear. I love this bike, guys. This bike's gonna be cheap. Stupid cheap. They tell me not to tell people that I sell my bikes for cheap, because that makes them sound like they're junk. But I don't know, I like the terminology. So, alright guys, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you like my horrible wheelie attempts, just don't thumbs down, because I sucked at those wheelies. That's not cool. And if you like this channel, subscribe. And also, what's that thing I say? And remember, it's not what you're riding, but where you're going. Alright guys.